Hello everybody and welcome back to Moneyball. Right, yeah, we did lose our game off camera in the cup, which I did rotate a few players for, but then we lost away in the league, and I was pretty annoyed about this performance. There were just so many things that pissed me off. It was ridiculous. So today's game, we finally get Ledson back from his suspension, so he starts with Brad Potts, who doesn't play central midfield yet, or CDM even, rather, so he's going to probably have slightly more bad performances early on because of that. In fact, I'm going to get him to just undo his short passing. Yeah, because that doesn't really help us, so he can undo that while he's at it. Yeah, everybody else, I mean, left backs are both playing poorly, which is a bit of a shame. It seems like every game there's somebody else that's not quite doing the business. Left strikers, I mean, Colton Morris, I give up with him. Honestly, he says that he's winning headers, but I've watched him a few times where he's gone up for the ball and he's not winning as many headers as he should. And if he is winning headers, he's not winning the crucial ones, which is a cross into the box where he's about to score, or when we pump it up long to him and we ain't need him to try and at least compete for the header. Doesn't do any of it. So I'm fed up with him. Absolutely fed up with him. So Malik Wilkes is going to get the start here. So Wilkes and Admiral are going to be the two players that I'm going to use in this role, and give Burkhart, I guess, another little opportunity to keep playing in that right striker role for the time being. We did manage to get an offer in for Vincent Young finally, so 110 grand from Cardiff. So hopefully he leaves. That's 100 grand towards the transfer budget and 5 grand a week off the wage bill, which could be essential for a decent loan towards the end of the transfer. There's still a long time before the end of the transfer window because it starts so early in this season. Right then. Into this game against Brentford. It's a big game. I am dreading it. Let's get into it. Assistant manager says, I want to be impressed today. We're underway. Finally, a team not playing three at the back. I wish we were in slightly better form for this game, though. Brentford have got the ball. It was our throw in. We played it left to right, and then or right to left for us, and then gave it to them. They've given it away. Potts to Kent. Kent plays into Ledson. Ledson to Dunn. Oh dear. That was calamitous. Cornick has it. He's gone all the way through, and I don't know what he's done. And it's somehow a corner. I don't even know what he was doing. Corner for Brentford, whipped in. It's going to be headed at the far post, and it's a goal to Brentford. Highlight immediately. Dunn has it. He plays it to Kent. Kent into Dunn. Dunn to Ledson. Potts. If we can just win a couple of games going to run, we're going to be fine. That's all we need. Fuck, so we just can't do it. Just can't seem to get it. Ralden, Ryan, Kent. Oh, what is that? Well, Dunn and Kent are putting in the tackles. That's what I'm going to say. It looks like it's going to be like their highlight, they're through, and they'll just go through the back of somebody. Like, this is absolute chaotic. This is so chaotic, this highlight, and Owendale does what he does best and misses the target. Throw in for Brentford, they're on the left-hand side. Remy Vita should have probably got to that. Wilkes should have got to that as well. That's just two unbelievably poor efforts in the middle from us. Jimmy Dunn is on his last legs here for me. If we get, I mean, it's going to be disallowed. Not Jimmy Dunn, sorry, James Bree. On that right-hand side, it's just like those times where he could get there, he doesn't. I think because he's just too slow. So I might play Tom Barcusen in there because Tom Barcusen's not playing. He's on 12 grand a week, but he is quick. He's just normally a right wing. He can play as a right wing back in a back three, just not in a full back in a back four. That's the only problem with him. Like, what is like our right winger doing there? Have the ball still to Brentford's offside? Surely he's offside. Oh, he's not. Let's see much better to spend the second half. Let's go higher line of engagement. I've taken that off already. I like for Brentford. This is a goal. I don't know, like, I mean, I don't even think we played that badly at times. I don't know what's going on with the pressing a little bit, if I'm honest. Something's going really badly wrong, and I don't know why. It's not done this before for me. The wingers in particular, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they go narrow, but then they don't get back up wide. And then there'll be like a winger or striker pressing a player, and then the CDM will come and jump out. I would just score 10. Just give it 10 for manager, why not? Go on, give him 10. Yeah, give him 10. I don't know what the fixture was supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be Norwich we were going to see, but now it's going to be Wigan at home because they've moved the fixtures around. So I'll see you in a second for that game instead, which we might have a chance of winning at. Tom Barcusen does go into right back for us for this game. I've decided to play him as the right back, although he doesn't play there yet, and neither does Brad Potts play in his position. That could be a slight issue for us. But there we go. That's what we're dealing with at this stage. That's going to be our plan for that. I'm going to play Admiral as left striker, so we get someone with Nishan Burkhart, who, I mean, I don't know, in his best to play for somebody else, I think. I mean, I do like Josh. That I feel like he's got to play, even though he's not playing well. For some reason, I thought Owen Dale had got 2 assists, but it's Harry Cornick, so I might even drop him now. Play Daryl Horgan on the left and Cornick on the right. Let's do that. Well, let's do that for the team. Right, I want to keep us lower line of engagement, but I feel like that if we go too high press, we just get picked off and they get straight through. But I want us to press the back three and tackle hard, but with lower line of engagement. So what we're basically saying there is that their fullbacks can travel with the ball up to us, but as soon as it goes back to a centre-back, and in particular against a back three, we can go and press quickly and win the ball off them. That's what we're trying to do there. Everything else is going to stay exactly the same in the tactic, though. Assistant manager says, I don't care what you say, to be honest, mate. Just get out there, lads. Bad enough. For the love of God, lads, please put in performance. I'm already thinking we need another centre-back as well. We have got 2 loan spaces available, so I'm thinking central fielder and centre-back. Admiral to Horgan. Wow. That pace merchant Owen down the right wing was useless, and thank God I took him out of the team because that puts us 1-0 up. Harry Cornick, the one winger, looks for somebody, finds that the Admiral says, I've got this, boss, don't you worry, I've got the creativity. Look at that little slide pass in there, one of those. Horgan says, I'll put it in the near post, boss. 1-0 to Barnsley, come on. Done. Ledson, back in. Oh, Remy Vita, surely Horgan. Where have you been all my life, Daryl Horgan? Oh, it's offside. Cricket miles out, never going in. Not against this keeper. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but he's better than what we had. They've got both centre-backs that we were looking at, to be fair. We were looking at both Kerr and Watmer at one point in the summer. I like for Wigan. Naylor gets it to Shinnie. Plays it across. I think these have just been promoted, haven't they? So this is actually a team from the league below that's just been put up in our division, and there you go. We're going to have to go for this if we don't score. Go into Wigan. Headed clear. Potts is not going to get to it. McLean on the left-hand side, our right. It's been headed clear again. Oh, no, come on, get pressure on the ball. I hope he's offside. He is just... We're going to have to go for it. I really don't like the idea of having to do this at this stage, but we have to. We cannot just accept the draw. Admiral off. Josh Coyote, I only trust you to go on there. Ed Steer, done to Kent, to Steer. Plays it long. Burkott to Admiral, who's offside. Ball kick to us, Kent to Potts. Plays it early to Tom Barkus, who can play wing back, so at least he's in a position he can actually play. Owendale, play it across goal. Please don't shoot. Oh, he scored. Good lad, Owendale. Yeah, Barkusen does well to drive in possession here with the ball. Drives at the defence, plays a great ball into Owendale, who, I mean, yeah, well, let's just say I'm glad he scored. Going to finish 2-1 Barnsley. Well done. That was good, I guess, is what we'll say to the lads. I mean, Barkusen played a lot better than the previous right back, so I'm probably just going to stick with him at right back for now. Can we get an offer for James Bree? I really don't like him. And it'd be a lot of money. What about Kake? Still no interest there. I'm still going to keep Owendale on the bench. He can be the super sub for a bit. I don't know what to do about the strikers. I don't think it's really a lack of quality. I mean, Colton Morris, you know what? I've had enough of him. Let's take the money. Oh, yes, please, Nottingham Forest. I love you. See, Nottingham Forest, good lads. We'll take a bit of that, please. You can have him. To be fair, I wouldn't do it to you, Nottingham Forest, if I had another offer, but as you're the only ones that will take him, I'll let you go. Because, like, the output and the stats between him and the other strikers is minimal. So what's the point? What's the point? Get him out. See you later, Colton. Get out. And what we'll do is we'll reinvest the money into some other players, and we will reinvest the money into some other players in other positions going in towards the end of the transfer. And we've still got a long time to go. So let's come back for the Norwich game, which we were going to come back for last time in Cardiff. We'll come back for those 2 games there. So I'll play these 3 games off camera, probably get beat twice in that. And we'll come back for that game, those 2 games there, and we'll see what we can do. But like in possession, Nishan Burkhardt breaks in behind and is a good threat in behind. He never seems to be effective enough over 90 minutes. So I'm thinking to either keep him as like an emergency striker and a backup winger and try and bring in... I don't even think Admiral's a decent like in behind striker. Like he was a good link striker for the first goal, but not like an in behind. So we've got basically 1, 2, 3 strikers there all doing the same role. So we need one that goes in behind, because it would have been 4 strikers doing the same role. I'm actually pleased that he's going to go now. So that frees up money in the squad. Now, how much money is it? 50%. Can we get more of that? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that as a transfer then. We'll get the money and we'll see what we can do in terms of players. But that's the episode. Hope you enjoyed the series. Thank God we managed to get a win and after a little tweak to the tactic and different players in the team. What we're going to miss off camera potentially is I'm going to look for a lone player in midfield. Or it could be a transfer now actually, because we can have the money. A central fielder, a centre back, so that's 2. I'm going to say a pacey striker. That's probably it. But yeah, that's going to do it anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.